talk a little bit about classes for next year. Now, I definitely have to be fair and balanced about this because I do teach IB Physics 2, and of course, I might be accused of trying to persuade you to take IB Physics 2, and within that is just I'm fair and balanced about that. Okay. Anyway, here are your possible classes, right? Obviously, you've already taken IB Physics 1, that probably don't take that again unless you need to, right? You could take IB Physics 2. If you took this class this year, obviously you can do IB Bio 2, but they won't let you do IB Bio 2 without taking IB Biology first, right? And then there's the medical careers classes, so the human body systems, medical career explorations 1 and 2. I've heard good things about this, and let's just do this, okay? Let's put your name in the comments if you're willing to talk about one of these classes, okay? So like, for example, you could say Chris Murray, IB Physics 2. Okay, and I'd be willing to talk about IB Physics 2 with you, right? If you've taken a human body systems 1, just put your name and put which class you took. Don't write some comment either way, like, "Oh, this class was great" or "this class sucked," because I think people need to, I don't know, they should talk to you, okay, about that. So anyway, there's that IB, that's Environmental Systems and Society or something like that. I've subbed for that class. It seems like a really chill class, and it gets into all sorts of environmental issues. It's cool. I don't know. It seems like a cool class to me. This coming up this year, we've got IB. So if you took IB Chemistry 1 this year, you could take IB Chemistry 2. This year, Ronnie White taught IB Chemistry 1. I don't know what they're going to do next year. I don't know whether he's teaching that, and then Ms. Neitzel is going to teach IB Chemistry 2 next year. I don't know. Okay. But I know, I'm pretty sure that Menly Neitzel is going to teach that. She might be teaching both. I'm not sure. Okay. But this is a tough class. It's always been a really tough class, and this is now going to be higher level. So God knows, right? Okay, but IB Physics 2 is tough too. Okay, these below this line, these are your half-year electives, right? So you could go marine biogeology, you could go marine bioastronomy, you could put any two of these together. And chances are you could get that. Marine bio is, I think Robertson teaches that. Again, if you want to put your name in there, people can contact you. Geology, I think Youngberg teaches, will continue to teach, as well as astronomy. I think Ms. Neitzel teaches forensics, and it's down the hall from me, so I kind of want to get in that class too. I want to take geology too. Anyway, I haven't seen marine bio, but I've seen Mr. Robertson teach, so he's a pretty engaging guy. But anyway, definitely I'm fair. I'm totally balanced here. Very fair, very balanced. What was that? I don't know. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so let's. If you happen to take IB Physics 2 next year, if you happen, I can tell you more about that. Well, what is that? Oh my gosh, that's strange. Anyway, these are the topics. Unlike this year we kind of just did mechanics, and then we did waves. We're going to do waves at the end of the year here. Okay. And waves is different, all of these are very different. Thermodynamics is like heat engines and the laws of entropy and air conditioners, and I actually get a steam engine out, and we all hope that it doesn't explode. Following that, there's field theory, which is pretty abstract and mathematical, but it's kind of cool. I mean, like we answer questions like if you shot a bullet straight up from the moon, and it got like twice the moon's diameter away or something like that, how fast would it be going? We can actually answer that question and not approximate that the force of gravity is constant, which is kind of cool. So anyway, that'll hurt your brain in a different way than from thermodynamics. What's the next one? Electricity and circuits. This is very sort of recursive and logical, and it will hurt your brain in a different way from this. This is, by the way, is one of my favorites right there. And then following that is magnetism and induction, which has right-hand rules, and the math of it is pretty simple, but the right-hand rules it's very visual and spatial. Okay, so it's kind of like a circuit for your brain, basically, like an exercise circuit, a weightlifting circuit. And then at the end of the year is atomic and nuclear, which at once is both abstract, but also, I don't know, certain beauty to it. It's a little bit bizarre, but it's cool, right? And at this point, basically, what we do is like, and we were in a position to do that this year, and we'll do this next year if there's not another pandemic. Okay, is that we actually take about 3 weeks after this, we do 2 weeks of review, then we do a mock sort of IB test to see what it's like. Um, and then basically we're kind of done with the class. The IB physics folks or the IB test takers go off and take tests. When they come back, we do like a 1 week course on special and general relativity just because it's so freaky and cool. Um, the and then during this period of time, we organize the extravaganza. We do organize Oaks Park. If you're in Physics 2, you're invited to Oaks Park. You don't have to go, but you're invited. You have a different role. Like there's other things you do besides just taking roll on the buses. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I think those are the topics in Physics 2. Should you decide to take Physics 2, this is your so basically, by now you've probably completed your 3 required years of science, right? So you'll see in the electives, you'll see this list. Health sciences is up there, and then I don't know, science is there, right? So you can see your the electives that you might want to take, right? Okay, and then you just write that in there, okay? If you have questions about how this works, you just write the words right, just like that. You put the words in here. You just write the words in there. I'm trying to be funny. Am I funny? Are you guys laughing? I just don't know if you're laughing. That's the weird thing.